In this video, I will be talking about Peggy Terry, a story of a woman who grew away from her family's belief, fought against racism, became one of the most powerful women in the civil rights fight, and how she helped with the Rainbow Coalition. Peggy was born on October 28, 1921. She grew up in a racist white family. Her grandfather was a Ku Klux Klan member. Her father supported the Klan even though he wasn't a member. Her mother didn't share the same views, though, as she would later join the civil rights movement along with Peggy. Peggy remembers attending KKK meetings with her grandfather as young as the age of 3. They were a poverty-struck family who had to move back and forth between Kentucky and Oklahoma. After she married her first husband when she was 15 years old, they hitchhiked to get around for the next 3 years. They found jobs picking oranges, grapefruits, and lemons in Texas. When the mobilization of the industry for war started in 1940, she moved back to Kentucky and worked at a shell loading factory with her sister and mother. They worked different shifts so they could take turns at taking care of her first child. After the war, most women got laid off from their jobs, so she and her husband settled into an apartment in Chicago. Peggy Terry grew up with the views of being racist, but when she witnessed the Montgomery bus boycott, she started to realize that being racist was wrong. What totally changed her mind was when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. got attacked by a mob of white protesters, which were throwing bricks, bottles, and rocks. One of those bricks hit Dr. King. She realized that this hatred towards people of color was wrong and needed to be fixed. She also realized that racism was just a tool to help capitalism. In 1965, Peggy moved to Chicago, then to Jackson, Michigan, then back to Chicago. She felt her first feeling of oppression in the North because she was a poor Southern woman. Poor Southerners faced discrimination based on their accents. By being denied houses, they faced major police brutality, and poor Southern ghettos had the highest unemployment rate. Struggling to overcome her own racism and poverty, she realized that the lie that she was superior wasn't there to protect her. Her first rights group was called Women for Peace. She then was part of the Communist Party USA in Michigan for a short amount of time. That's the first time she was on the FBI's radar. When she went back to Chicago in 1963, she joined the Congress of Racial Equality, or CORE. She was jailed many times while she was with CORE. She was also very active in the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. After Stokely Carmichael told whites to leave SNCC and organize for themselves, she left and joined Jobs or Income Now, aka Join. Terry brought the knowledge to teach poor whites joining Jobs or Income Now to lose the fear of losing what little they had. She also taught them that it's good to work with people of color and that they are all fighting for the same thing. She taught to change the views of racist people and show what the students at the SNCC were fighting for. She and a few others started a welfare union. This union fought against the invasion of welfare workers and the lives and houses of poor folks. The Rainbow Coalition was an alliance between multiple political parties, including the Black Panthers, the Young Patriots, the Young Lords, and later on more groups. The coalition was founded active in the 1960s and 70s. The purpose of the coalition was to fight against racism, violence, and they wanted to meet the needs of every community directly. But they made a priority of fighting racism all together. Peggy played a big part in the movement of Jobs or Income Now. Her son helped start another group within that called the Young Patriots, along with other folks that came in from Join. Peggy helped her son form the group and arranged a coalition. She taught him the values he should carry and what they should teach in the group. She shared the same views as her son and how the Young Patriots want to organize. They all want to fight against racism and help realize that everybody should have the same rights no matter what race, class, or gen you are. The Young Patriots wanted to end all racism and fight for equality. They yelled for the rise of white Southerners, but wanted to change the views of all whites. They called racism a disease. They sported a rebel flag of the South, but wanted to change the meaning of the flag. They supported the Black Panthers. They wanted to make a change in the South by trying to change their ways. The Young Patriots used reverse recruiting on whites who were being recruited to the KKK, so they joined the Patriots instead of being in a racist organization.